If you're a real gamer, these are the games you must play in 2026. The kind of titles that don't just entertain you, they consume you. Games that steal your sleep, live rent-free in your head, and raise your standards so high that everything else feels mid. Every game on this list delivers legendary gameplay, unforgettable stories, and moments you'll still be thinking about years later. If you've missed even one of these, you owe it to yourself to play them. Let's get started. 1. Red Dead Redemption 2. If there is one game that proves video games are art, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. This isn't just an open-world game. It's a living, breathing world that reacts to every move you make. From snow-covered mountains to dusty frontier towns, every location feels handcrafted and alive. You don't just play as Arthur Morgan, you become him. His journey, his regrets, his loyalty, and his struggle between survival and morality hit harder than most movies. Few games ever made players emotionally connect to a character this deeply. The attention to detail is unmatched. NPCs remember you. Your choices matter. The world changes over time. Even small moments, riding your horse at sunset, sitting by a campfire, or hearing random conversations, feel meaningful. And then there's the story. Slow, powerful, and unforgettable. By the end, Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't just leave an impression, it stays with you. This is not a game you rush. This is a game you experience. If you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet, you're missing one of the greatest achievements in gaming history. 2. The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt is the definition of a timeless masterpiece. This is a fantasy world that doesn't feel like a game world. It feels real, brutal, and morally complex. Every village has a story. Every monster has a reason. And every choice you make carries consequences you won't see coming. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter trapped between politics, war, and fate. But this game isn't about choosing good or evil, it's about choosing the lesser evil and living with the outcome. The side quests here are legendary. Many of them are deeper, darker, and more emotional than main stories in other games. No fetch quests. No filler. Every mission feels meaningful. Its world is massive, beautiful, and immersive, from war-torn lands to haunting forests and stormy seas. Add unforgettable characters, iconic music, and powerful expansions, and you get an experience that sets the standard for RPGs even today. The Witcher 3 isn't just one of the best RPGs ever made. It's one of the greatest games of all time. If you haven't played it yet, you're not late. You're just lucky it's still waiting for you. 3. Elden Ring. Elden Ring doesn't guide you, it dares you. This is a world that throws you in, says nothing, and expects you to survive. No hand-holding. No mercy. Every victory feels earned, and every defeat teaches you something. The lands between are mysterious, haunting, and breathtaking. From towering castles to forgotten underground cities, exploration feels dangerous and rewarding at the same time. You never know what's waiting beyond the next hill, and that's the magic. Combat is brutal but fair. Every enemy can kill you if you get careless, but once the systems click, the game becomes addictive. Learning patterns, mastering weapons, and finally overcoming impossible odds delivers a level of satisfaction few games can match. The story isn't told directly, it's discovered. Through cryptic dialogue, environmental clues, and broken legends, you slowly piece together a dark, tragic world shaped by ambition, power, and ruin. Elden Ring isn't meant for everyone, but for those who accept the challenge, it becomes unforgettable. This isn't just a game you play, it's a journey you survive. 4. The Last of Us Part 2 is not here to make you comfortable. This is a game that challenges your emotions, your expectations, and even your morals. It tells a brutal, grounded story where there are no clear heroes, only consequences. The world is hauntingly realistic. Every ruined city, every quiet moment, and every violent encounter feels heavy and personal. Combat is tense, desperate, and incredibly immersive, making every fight feel like a fight for survival. The characters feel painfully human. You experience loss, anger, guilt, and obsession from multiple perspectives, forcing you to see the cost of revenge from every angle. This isn't a story meant to be liked by everyone. It's a story meant to be felt. By the time the credits roll, The Last of Us Part 2 doesn't just leave you thinking, it leaves you emotionally exhausted. This is storytelling that only video games can deliver. 5. God of War Ragnarök is a powerhouse of storytelling and raw action. Kratos isn't just a warrior, He's a father, a mentor, and a man haunted by his past. Every fight is brutal, every decision heavy, and every moment with Atreus feels meaningful. This isn't just combat, it's an emotional journey delivered through battle. The world of Norse mythology comes alive like never before. From frozen mountains to fiery realms, every location is stunning, every enemy a true challenge. The mix of exploration, puzzles, and heart-pounding fights keeps you constantly engaged. The story is epic, personal, and heartbreaking all at once. Choices you make shape relationships, uncover secrets, and reveal the cost of vengeance. Kratos' journey isn't just about gods and monsters. It's about family, redemption, and survival. God of War Ragnarök proves that even in the action genre, games can deliver deep, unforgettable storytelling. If you haven't experienced it yet, you're missing one of the finest games of the generation. 6. Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't just a game, it's a phenomenon. Los Santos is alive, chaotic, and completely unpredictable. Every street corner has a story, every character has a motive, and the city itself feels like another character in the narrative. You can follow the story or just create chaos. Either way, it's an experience you won't forget. The game follows 3 incredibly distinct protagonists, each with their own ambitions, flaws, and personalities. Switching between them seamlessly gives you a unique perspective on the city, crime, and survival. Beyond the story, the world is massive and bursting with life. Side missions, random encounters, and endless possibilities make every session feel fresh. And with GTA Online, the chaos never ends. It's a playground limited only by your imagination. GTA 5 isn't just about crime, cars, and chaos, it's about freedom. The freedom to explore, experiment, and experience one of the most detailed and immersive open worlds ever created. If you haven't played it yet, it's time to step into Los Santos. 7. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice is unforgiving, precise, and exhilarating. A game that punishes mistakes but rewards mastery. You play as a shinobi bound by duty, honor, and revenge. Every enemy encounter demands focus, timing, and strategy. One wrong move can cost you everything, but that risk is what makes every victory feel electrifying. The combat system is unlike anything else. It's fast, brutal, and deeply rewarding, emphasizing parries, counters, and precision over brute force. Boss fights are legendary tests of skill, patience, and nerve, and defeating them delivers some of the most satisfying moments in gaming. The world itself is haunting and immersive. Feudal Japan comes alive with intricate environments, hidden secrets, and an atmosphere thick with tension and danger. Every step feels meaningful, every shadow could hide a threat. Sekiro doesn't hold your hand, it trains you to become a master of your craft. If you seek a challenge that will push your skills to the limit, this is the game for you. 8. Horizon Forbidden West takes everything you loved about its predecessor and multiplies it. This is a post-apocalyptic world where nature has reclaimed the land, and robotic creatures roam freely. You play as Aloy, a fierce hunter navigating a world of mystery, danger, and breathtaking beauty. Exploration is a joy. From towering mountains to sunken cities, every environment feels alive and full of secrets. Combat is strategic and satisfying, whether you're taking down massive machines or sneaking past deadly threats. The story is compelling, emotional, and full of twists. It dives deep into humanity, survival, and the balance between technology and nature. Every encounter and quest feels meaningful, making you care about the world and the people in it. Horizon Forbidden West isn't just a sequel, it's a reminder of why open-world games can still amaze. It's a journey worth experiencing. 9. Cyberpunk 2077 throws you into the neon-lit chaos of Night City, a city that never sleeps and never forgives. Every street corner hides danger, opportunity, and stories waiting to unfold. Your choices shape the world around you, from dialogue decisions to mission outcomes, making every playthrough feel personal and unpredictable. Combat is fast, fluid, and endlessly customizable. Hack, shoot, or fight your way through enemies. Every encounter pushes you to think creatively and adapt on the fly. The game rewards skill, strategy, and daring moves. The world itself is breathtaking, a living, breathing cyberpunk metropolis filled with unforgettable characters, high-stakes conspiracies, and moral dilemmas that challenge you at every turn. Night City isn't just a backdrop, it's a character that reacts to you. Cyberpunk 2077 isn't just a game, it's an experience that immerses you completely in a world of chaos, technology, and choice. If you haven't explored Night City yet, it's time to step in. 10. Hades 2. Hades 2 takes everything we loved about the first game and turns it up to 11. You dive into a mythological underworld filled with chaos, gods, and monsters that test every skill you have. Combat is fast, fluid, and brutally satisfying. Every strike, dodge, and special attack matters. Mastering it feels like dancing on the edge of death. The roguelike structure keeps every run fresh. You never quite know what combination of powers, weapons, and enemies will appear next, making each attempt exhilarating and unpredictable. The risk and reward system pushes you to strategize, adapt, and experiment constantly. The story blends seamlessly with action. Greek gods, personal drama, and dark humor create a narrative that's as addictive as the combat itself. You're not just fighting to escape the underworld, you're uncovering a world brimming with secrets and personality. Hades 2 isn't just a game, it's an intense, relentless, and utterly captivating experience that demands skill, patience, and courage. Every run is a story, and every victory feels legendary. 11. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a stunning return to a beloved world, blending nostalgia with modern brilliance. The game expands the iconic story of Cloud, Sephiroth, and the rest of the crew, while introducing new twists, characters, and breathtaking locales. Combat is dynamic, cinematic, and deeply strategic. Every choice in battle matters, whether you're chaining attacks, exploiting weaknesses, or managing abilities. Exploration is a visual feast. From bustling cities to mysterious wilderness, every environment feels alive, full of secrets, and layered with story. The soundtrack elevates every moment, making battles, travel, and cutscenes unforgettable. The narrative weaves intense personal stakes with epic world-shaping events. Themes of friendship, sacrifice, and destiny hit hard, balancing nostalgia for longtime fans with fresh experiences for newcomers. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth isn't just a remake or sequel, it's an epic journey that honors the past while forging its own unforgettable legacy. 12. Death Stranding 2 is a haunting, surreal journey that redefines what a video game can be. You step into a fractured world where connections are fragile, and every step matters. Traversing vast landscapes, delivering critical cargo, and bridging isolated communities creates a profound sense of responsibility. The world is as beautiful as it is perilous. Desolate mountains, storm-laden valleys, and eerie, otherworldly phenomena make every journey unforgettable. Gameplay blends strategy, exploration, and emotional storytelling. You'll plan routes, manage resources, and face threats both human and supernatural. Combat is secondary. The focus is on survival, connection, and making meaningful choices. The narrative is deeply personal yet epic in scope. Themes of isolation, hope, and human connection resonate long after the screen fades. Characters are complex, memorable, and grounded, pulling you into their lives and struggles. Death Stranding 2 isn't just a game, it's an experience that lingers in your mind and heart, a reminder that even in isolation, connection is everything. 13. Ghost of Yōtei is a chilling journey into the unknown, blending horror, mystery, and survival in a way that keeps your heart racing. Set on a remote, snow-covered island, the game traps you in an eerie environment where every shadow could hide danger. The story unfolds gradually, revealing a dark past, supernatural forces, and the haunting presence of the yokai that inhabit the land. Gameplay is tense and atmospheric. Exploration is key, but every step could trigger events that test your courage. Puzzles are clever, and combat is brutal, forcing you to balance strategy, stealth, and quick thinking. The characters are memorable and layered, with motivations and fears that make every encounter meaningful. Every choice matters, influencing both the story and your survival. Ghost of Yōtei isn't just about scares, it's about being immersed in a living nightmare that challenges both mind and reflexes. It's a game that will stay with you long after you leave the island. 14. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, is a tense, immersive adventure that blends mystery, exploration, and psychological thrills. Set in a remote, uncharted region, you are part of an expedition uncovering the secrets of a forgotten civilization. The game's world is both beautiful and haunting. Foggy forests, hidden caves, and ancient ruins create an atmosphere thick with suspense. Gameplay combines exploration, puzzle solving, and survival mechanics. Every decision can affect the expedition's success and your character's fate. The story unfolds through environmental storytelling, journal entries, and encounters that keep you guessing about what's real and what's illusion. The characters are layered and compelling, each with their own fears and ambitions, making every interaction meaningful. Choices carry weight, impacting both relationships and the ultimate outcome of your mission. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 isn't just a game you play, it's an experience that tests your intellect, nerves, and curiosity. A haunting expedition you won't forget. 15. Batman. Arkham Knight is the ultimate conclusion to the Arkham series, delivering a dark, thrilling Gotham experience like no other. You step into the boots of the Dark Knight in a city under siege. Every rooftop, alley, and street corner feels alive and dangerous. The game blends intense combat, stealth, and detective work, letting you feel every punch, every grapple, and every tense investigation. The combat system is fluid and satisfying, letting you chain moves seamlessly while taking on multiple foes. Vehicles like the Batmobile add a new layer of strategy and excitement, turning Gotham into your playground for action-packed chases and battles. The story is gripping, with twists, emotional beats, and villains that push Batman to his limits. Every interaction deepens the stakes, culminating in a finale that is as thrilling as it is memorable. Batman. Arkham Knight isn't just a superhero game, it's a full immersion into the mind, body, and world of Batman himself. And that's a wrap on our list of the most unforgettable games you must experience. From immersive RPGs to heart-pounding action, each of these titles has left its mark on gaming history, pushing boundaries, telling unforgettable stories, and giving us adventures we'll never forget. Whether you've played some of these classics or are discovering them for the first time, remember, these aren't just games. They're worlds to explore, challenges to conquer, and stories to feel. Which one is your favorite? And which game do you think deserves a spot on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an adventure. Play, explore, and experience them before you die.